I promise I'm not going to make any more funny faces. Too many people message me and say, "What are you doing on camera? It looks so crazy." So just waiting for this to be truly and really live here. There we go. I want to pop in here and talk to you about results and why you've got to have the right tools for the job. Now, you may have, most of you who are in this group probably got here because you follow me on YouTube and like my videos. I work with physical pain a lot. I work with emotional pain there too. And most of those videos feature me using EFT, tapping. Not all of them. I do other things in them as well because I think it works best in combination with other things. But a lot of people in this group are also practitioners. They're EFT practitioners, as am I. And I want to give you some examples of the things that tapping won't do for you. Now, I made a video, I don't know, a year or two ago that was titled Why Tapping Won't Help You. I got some hate mail. And my staff looked at this, and it was I don't even remember where this person was, but they said, "That's not true. You're going to make people believe bad things about EFT, and EFT had changed this person's life." Changed my life too. However, there are some things that it cannot do because it isn't the right tool for the job. And this person went on, and I want you to pay attention here because this applies to you. If you've been struggling with an issue over and over for a while, this person went on to expand and say EFT had changed their life and they had found this great practitioner and were getting all these great results, and they had been working with them for, I believe it was 9 years. 9 years! Okay. Now, nobody needs to come work with me for 9 years. Oh, for heaven's sake. What that indicates to me is that you need better tools. Not that that practitioner of EFT is not great at what they do, but you cannot get the full resolution of all the issues that you're coming in for with a single tool. You can't. If you need to go and do some work in your home, you need more than a hammer. You need more than a pair of pliers, right? You may need a screwdriver. Neither one of those things are going to work very well as a screwdriver, right? And EFT is the same thing. Not saying bad things about it. I'm saying you need better tools. And one of the big things that I see when people come to me is that they have patterns on their DNA that are hereditary. They're hereditary. That means you got them from your parents, from your ancestors. They've been passed down to you. And EFT cannot get those off your DNA. Now, some of the patterns are good. Some of the patterns, not so much. I mean, you may have a pattern in there that causes you to be resolute and determined. That's a good pattern. That needs to stick. It's good for you. However, if you have a pattern on there that causes you to require abuse and abusive relationships, guess what? You got that from one or both of your parents. And when we talk, we're going to see which one it is. And then you need my DNA release process. It's the only thing of its kind in the world. It is simple, and we do it together when we are working one-on-one. And you see it on your DNA. You're going to actually see this pattern on there for yourself. And we're going to do the work. Doesn't take that long to release that specific pattern from your DNA. We do it easily with no harmful side effect. We may also go back and release that from your parents, ancestors. Depends on where it came from and how many generations back it goes, and I will have looked at that for you. If you have one of those big DNA patterns on there that is keeping you stuck, you can't tap your way out of that. You can get some better, you can get better, but you are not going to get the incredible results that you can have if you don't have that pattern on there. You got to have the right tools. So I have a unique skill set. I have tools that many of these are things that I created because I had people who needed them. There's nothing else like this in the world when people come to work one-on-one with me. And this is just the first one I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to do a whole series of these, and it's called DNA Release. I have put the link to the program details so you can read about some of this stuff for yourself. Yeah, just click on. I'm not selling anything. Go read. Look at it. Go have a look at it. And consider the possibility that you're doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result when what you really need is just better tools, different tools. So if this sounds interesting to you, got the link, you know where I am. I'd love to have a conversation with you about working privately. No pressure here, but let's have a look, because many of the people who come to me are not making the progress that they could because they have a DNA pattern, and it's keeping them stuck in that loop. And I think that probably a whole lot of you, I just saw the little light bulb go on over your head going, oh my gosh, that's me. Call me, we need to talk. See you soon.